back to another week of STEM Power. This week we'll be learning about water. However, I will not be your instructor and you will have two new instructors. Shelli will be introducing the first activity and Nicole will be introducing the second activity. I hope you enjoy and have fun, and I will see you next week.
Hi everyone, welcome back to another week of STEM Power. Today we'll be talking about water and its properties. You will learn about water's capillary action property and how adhesion and cohesion allow it to happen. You will also learn about solvent-solute reactions. Water is a molecule composed of 2 hydrogen atoms and 1 oxygen atom, and multiple water molecules bind together to form a larger amount of water. Water molecules are strongly attracted to each other and certain other molecules, and you should keep this in mind while doing the experiments. The fun fact of the day is that water is called the universal solvent. This means that it dissolves more substances than any other liquid. The first activity today is called water walking, and you will experiment with capillary action. Capillary action occurs when a liquid moves along or through a different material against the force of gravity. First, you will split up into pairs and choose a spot at a table. You will need 5 plastic cups, with 3 of them being 3/4 filled and the other ones empty. One member of each group should also get 3 food colors: red, yellow, and blue. 5 paper towel sheets, 1 plastic spoon, and 1 pair of scissors. Line the cups up in a row with the rims touching and alternate them with filled cups and empty cups. Start with the leftmost cup and put in 4 to 5 drops of red food coloring. Mix it in with a spoon until it is a solid color. Dry off the spoon using only 1 paper towel for all the colors because you will need the other paper towels for the experiment. Do this with yellow and blue so that the final order is red water, empty, yellow water, empty, and blue water. Fold the remaining 4 paper towels hot dog style so that the width is 1 to 2 inches. Fold them into an arc shape to see how much excess towel would be towering over the cups. Trim the ends if necessary so that the towel is as close to the rims as possible, preferably touching. Put one end of the first paper towel in the first cup and the other end of the paper towel in the second cup, setting the top of the first paper towel where it bends on the rims of the cups. Repeat this in order to connect all the cups. While you wait, discuss what you think will happen and why. Share your ideas with the class. This reaction will take some time, so watch what happens while you move on to the next activity.
Now you will experiment with a solvent-solute reaction using SKITTLES and hot water. These types of reactions are about dissolving the solute in the solvent. You will stay in the same pairs as the water walking activity. One member of the pair will collect the materials, 1 plate and a handful of SKITTLES. Then you will outline the edge of your plate with SKITTLES in whatever pattern you like. Make sure the SKITTLES are only on the edge of the plate. Talk with your partner about what you think will happen once the hot water is poured onto the plate. Then you will share your ideas with the class. The supervisor will come around and pour hot water onto the center of the plate until all the SKITTLES and plate are covered in water. Make sure you keep your eyes on your own plate to see the reaction for yourself. Watch what happens once the hot water is poured on the plate. Discuss with your partner what happened and why you think it happened. What does this tell you about SKITTLES? To answer the first question, a solvent is a substance that dissolves the solute. The solvent is usually a liquid, such as water. The solute is the substance being dissolved. This is usually a solid. To answer the second question, in this reaction, the sugar in the SKITTLES was the solute. This is because it was the substance that was being dissolved. The sugar dissolved into the solvent, which was the water, which turned the water into different colors.
Now that the water walking experiment is almost finished, look at the changes in the cups and discuss. Share your thoughts with the class. This is what the final result should look like. The water should have traveled between the cups to create a rainbow. Now let's answer the discussion questions. To answer the first question, capillary action is when a liquid moves through a solid such as a tube, going against gravity. This happens with water because water has the forces of surface tension, cohesion, and adhesion. Cohesion is the action or property of molecules sticking together. Adhesion is the property when molecules that are not the same stick together. So, in this experiment, the adhesion force had to be stronger than the cohesion force so that the water molecules stick to the paper towel more than they do to each other and travel across the towel to the other cup. If they only stuck to each other, then it would only stay in the cup and not attach to the towel. Lastly, surface tension is when liquid molecules stick together, which causes the surface of the liquid to be strong. All of these forces together help this reaction occur. To answer the second question, water goes through the roots and then through the xylem, which is like a tube. Using the forces of cohesion and adhesion, the water can move up the xylem and spread to different parts of the plant where it is needed. Now let's talk about what you learned. Today we learned about capillary action, the forces of water, and solvent-solute reactions. Adhesion, cohesion, and surface tension are all properties of water that play into capillary action, allowing water to move. In the second activity, we saw that solids can be dissolved in water to make a solution. I hope you enjoy learning about water and have a deeper understanding about its role and its properties. Thank you for participating. Bye!